today is going to be the one, the only, the Blacklight Deadpool Target exclusive. But before we get into this guy today, I have some mail from Entertainment Earth. I can't really remember what's in this. I'm going to get this guy open. We're going to check him out. And before we get into this, don't forget to do whatever it is that you're supposed to do at this moment. Whether it's hit that subscribe button or turn on that bell notification, which it says something like only 50% of you actually turn on all notifications. So you probably should turn on all the notifications if you're going to turn on the bell notification, because if you turn on the bell notification and then don't turn the notification on your phone, then the bell notification did no good. But if you're not going to do any of that, how about hit that thumbs up down there and share this video on one of your social media platforms. Today I'm going to open up this Entertainment Earth box that they sent me. I think that this is a Star Wars pop. I'm not 100% sure if this Star Wars or not. And then I got the awaited Deadpool Target Blacklight exclusive. Y'all know how I feel about this. This just hit my top 10 list. I mean, this just hit my top 10 list the other day. But we all know the debacle that happened with Target. And when you went to Target on the 2nd, when they were all supposed to release, they didn't release. They only released the Deadpool, and then the other ones are going to release on the 10th, and then one of them's going to release on the 11th. I mean, it seems like either Funko or everybody is just getting their drops messed up a little bit more every month. I mean, and that was something that you could look forward to with Target. Target always had their drops on point. I mean, anytime you went on their website, it would tell you that this pop dropped on this day, and you could go in there on that day and pick that up. So I'm thinking that it has nothing at all to do with Target and everything to do with Funko. I don't know that for sure. This so this was one of my Star Wars pops that I was kind of waiting on May the 4th. So you guys have probably missed that by now. And if you missed that video, I'll throw it up like right over here somewhere at this point, so you can go back and check out my Star Wars video May the 4th. That had a really awesome 10-inch Star Wars pop in there. Y'all know how I feel about those 10-inch pops. Y'all know this one right here. This one right here is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Let's check this guy out. So looking at the box, he's number 433 out of the group. They're showing 5 comments on the back of this box. This one I've almost bought a couple of times because I kind of forgot that I ordered him. Palpatine is look. This adds to my Star Wars collection like nothing else has ever added to my Star Wars collection. This one is going to be, look, this one's pretty fire. Pretty fire. Make sure you stick around though, guys, because look, there's a lot of stuff going on this channel. I have got a hunt video coming up with a really big channel that I think all of you guys are going to know. And that one should be coming up next Monday. So make sure that you're tuned in for next Monday. It's probably going to be a 2-part video though. I mean, it's probably going to be a pretty long one. This one didn't come in. I mean, it missed the May the 4th video by days. I mean, just by days. But Palpatine is really fire. The box is just like the rest of them. It's just the Star Wars box that you see in all of the collections. It does look like they changed it a little. I don't know how long that change will happen, because we know that they changed their box once before and they kind of got in trouble for that. Oh man, let's take a closer look at this guy. So Palpatine has this thing right in the center of him to keep his, I guess, the hands from bashing together, or to maybe try and protect that blue translucent that he has, like the force coming out of his fingertips. He has, the face on him looks really well. I can see that the paint job was done well. I can also tell that they're still using that airbrush in a really good manner. I mean, I don't know who they've had train them on the airbrush. It doesn't take a whole lot of training to do that. The biggest problem is getting the paint in the place that it'll do that. So I can kind of tell that they're on point. They're probably using someone to mix that ahead of time. His cape itself on his head has a texture to it that I wish you would see throughout the whole thing. You can kind of see it in the rest of his body, but not nearly as well as you can on the top of it. At the end of the day, this one is done really well. I mean, I don't see any paint imperfections. I don't see a whole lot to talk about as far as like problems and defects go with him, other than, like I just said, I wish that the texture on his head kind of went into the rest of his body. And they kind of left it this flat. I mean, so it's kind of a lot flatter on his head than it is in the body. Really awesome pop. But hey, look, y'all know already how I feel about Star Wars pops. I mean, I am just over the top when it comes to Star Wars pops. This Deadpool is going to add to my Blacklight collection. Look, this year I have really been into the Blacklight pops. Not even really this year, kind of going back into next year as well. I've really been into the Blacklight pops since they started releasing these guys. I don't know if it's a childhood thing or a teenager thing where I had the Blacklights, but this is some pops that I can really get behind. Before we get into this guy, hey, if you want to go check out the channel membership, it's right down in the description below. Look, don't forget to go check that out. You're going to get this really cool icon that's going to go beside your name when you drop those messages in the chat, and you're going to get these really cool emojis that you get to drop in the live chat, so you can flex on everybody in the live chats and let them know that you're a member of the channel. Deadpool is number 108 out of the group. They're showing 4 on the back of this box. They are not showing the Wolverine and t-shirt combo. I am kind of hoping that on the 10th that they drop a poster with these guys at will. Unfortunately enough, I'm going to be working when they release them, so I'm going to, as soon as I get off work, I'm going to swing by there and hopefully still have a chance to pick this guy up. That is my hopes, is that by the time I get off work, I get over there and they are still going to have this guy sitting there. That way I don't miss out on him altogether. The box on this one looks just like the rest of the boxes. They did this really cool like retro Blacklight poster style that I'm just over the moon with on how these things look. And I am an in-the-box collector when it comes to these, and I'm kind of working on a wall. I know y'all seen it here recently with the whole Superman that I put up on the wall. And if you haven't seen that video, don't forget at the beginning of this video I threw that up there. So make sure you go check out that Star Wars video. It's gonna have the poster in there that I just recently like threw up. So I am working on at the moment an entire Blacklight wall, and I want to get this guy out and see exactly what he looks like under the Blacklight, because I've yet to do that. I wait until I'm here with you to open these guys up so that I can really get a closer look at him. Look, he is fire. Look, I am really impressed with this Deadpool. Let's take a closer look at him. This Deadpool is over the top, and look, just like the rest of them, you can tell that this is some kind of a stencil that they put on there after they put in that really bright pink so that he really pops under the Blacklight. And they made every color in him. They were really thinking about how he was going to look under a Blacklight. They gave him those really cool accents that gave it that comic book appearance. Look, really good job. And I mean, they put a lot of work and effort into these Blacklight pops, and it reflects in the price of them. That is why the price of these guys has went up the way that it's went up, and I think that they're going to continue to go up. I don't see a stop in these pops. I think every one of them are playing out somewhere around 50 to 100 bucks, and that's what you're always going to buy these guys in the secondary market. Unfortunately enough, if you miss them, it's going to be tough to come back and get all of them at the end. Now, I've missed some of them, and I'm never going to be able to come back and get them. I'm not even really going to try, to be honest with you. I'm one of those collectors that once I miss it, I kind of miss it, unless it's something that I feel that I just absolutely cannot live without. And to be honest, I have not really found that pop yet that I just felt like I absolutely could not live without. Before we get out of here, let me say, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayneko crew. There is no Wayneko crew without you. Hey, look, and I truly appreciate you coming, hanging out with me, and watching these videos. Until next time, have a good one.